Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel RJ Trades. If you have not liked and subscribed, please don't forget to like and subscribe. As I promised, today I wanted to kind of go over option flows, right? What is option flow? A lot of people are still confused, right? What is option flow? You see all the numbers, like for example, Apple 52 million, SPY 50 million in puts. Basically, you have red, which is a puts, and you have green, which is call, just like going up or down. So lot of questions, lot of people's kind of I wanted to kind of make a video. A lot of people are still confused, so kind of let's get it started, right? First thing first, what is option flow? Why we are even looking at the option flow, right? So option flow is basically a way to track smart money, right? So it's again, it's not only smart money. You will see the, I guess, the retail money as well, basically. But what we are basically looking for is big dollars, right? So we are not looking for like 10,000, 20,000. We're looking for millions of dollars here. For example, you can see that Apple 52 millions, right? That's 52 million in option is a lot of money. And if that option is also expired in a week or 2 weeks, that means maybe they know something, or there's some things. A lot of the times these institutions and other peoples have more information than the retail traders, you and me, right? So that's why they are very aggressive about some options, and why there's probably some reasoning. Again, there could be a hedge, right? But think about it, why would somebody just want to hedge spending like 52 million? Because they expect it to go down, right? If maybe they are shorts Apple big time, so they want to hedge it. But why they are hedging is they expect it to go up. So we really don't care whether they are hedging or they actually know some information which you don't know, or whatever. Maybe they're releasing some new products, right? So there's a lot of things, and a lot of times these things happen. So let's kind of get it started. So I guess you kind of get why we are looking at option flow. Basically, we are looking at option flow to track smart money, right? What they are thinking, and maybe based on that we are kind of deciding our trading. Again, I wouldn't really just go on the options only, but if there's some catalyst option chart, that's really good. Sometimes again, you can, if there's really aggressive, you can do maybe a little bit. You always need to manage your risk, but if you have right good chart with the option, that's awesome, right? If you see like Amazon, right? Amazon had like an awesome chart. It was kind of ranging from almost 3,000 to 3,500 for almost a year, right? Kind of range bound in that area, and chart was primed. Then we got the flow, like a rapid flow on Amazon, almost like 30-40 million dollars worth flow coming in, and chart was primed, right? It was an all-time high breakout, which is one of the best pattern. And you mix it, you could have literally made like 10,000, 20,000 in in a call for weekly. So those kind of opportunity, right? Basically flow gives you those kind of opportunity, which is very rare, right? So you can make a lot of money. So it doesn't like you probably not. Same with the docu had a really stellar earnings, and the flow was coming in, right? So there's a catalyst, there was a good earning, then the flow coming in, right? So I mean, if you kind of combine that, that's basically can makes it really good. Now, so in option flow, what are you looking in option flow, right? So basically option flow, you're looking for big amount, of course, you got it, right? So there's flows are basically kind of three different types. There's probably more if there's more comment, or I don't know at least, but what I know is basically there's sweeps, there's blocks, and there's splits, right? So we are not looking at the block and splits. We are basically concerned about the sweeps. I'm gonna tell you why. So basically, what is blocks, right? Blocks is basically pre-negotiated between different institutions. There's a lot of institutions, right? There's hundreds of institutions, and within the institutions, right, somebody is selling calls, so somebody is buying calls, so you have all these things happening, right? So blocks are basically pre-negotiated, right? So there could be a hundreds of reasons they are negotiated, so we don't care about those, right? Those are pre-negotiated, right? Now you have a split. So splits, it's basically it's a package, right? So you buying 10 options, I'm buying like 10 options, other guy buying 10 options, right? If you add those, you'll see thousands, and sometimes tens of thousands too, right? When the retail is kind of buying AMC, they would maybe buying like hundreds of the couple millions, or that happens all the time. So those are splits, right? So we are like so basically speculate. I mean, institutions can speculate, but it's most of the times, right, there's not a strong incentive, right? So splits we are ignoring. But sweeps, that's where we are kind of really kind of looking for, right? So sweeps are basically large orders, right? Large orders, and kind of institutions are buying, and they buy across multiple exchanges, right? US has multiple, like 10, 15, I don't know exact numbers, multiple institutions. So this sweeps gonna basically go through, they don't even go through one institution, cause like it may be suspicious, they know they want to kind of hide it, right? So they're gonna kind of send their order to multiple institutions at the same time. So you're looking at for same expirations, right? Same expirations, same strike price. So those are the things you got to look for, right? But from different institutions, and it's a big order. We are looking for millions. Sometimes 500,000 pretty good, but basically typically you're looking for million. But sometimes you'll say multiple 500,000 coming in, and sometimes you will see like those coming in. For example, Apple, like you see 52 million. That's definitely lot of, right? You see like 122, 55, and there July 16, 29, 6, summer, August, right? But you can see that there's a lot of flow coming in, like, and if you look at the chart too, Apple was basically like kind of all-time high, so that's all-time high breakout, just like Amazon. So I think Apple had a lot of room to kind of go, but you can see that, right, there's a lot of options, right? So definitely I highly doubt these are all retails, right? That's $52 million, right? That's a lot of money. So you see, that's where you are looking. Basically you are looking for sweeps, and the other things you are looking for is near-term expirations, right? Sometimes you will see options like Apple, but they are kind of leaps, or maybe 6 months out, or for 3 or 4 months out, right? There's a lot of things, right? So those are not that aggressive, right? So those could be, again, they're definitely bidding it, but those are not that aggressive, right? There's a lot of times, and I mean, they're bullish long terms, but not that aggressive, right? So you don't want to kind of look into that if you are kind of day trading and whatnot, right? So you're looking for near expirations and big purchase. Other things I'm gonna look is usually unusual, right? So basically, let's say Apple unusual is, I actually made a video about unusual, but basically you are looking for, maybe Apple gets like 10 or 20,000 for that particular strike, or whatever, and you see like 200,000 or 300,000, right? The volume and open interest just increases, right? So those are that's what you are looking for. And if you look for those, you can kind of, like, for example, if you got Amazon, right, so you could make some serious money. So again, so this is the Titan Flow app. I'm kind of demoing right now, and I have a link just under this video if you want to try that, 2 weeks free. So you can just kind of test it out and see. And you can see that, right, there's 7-9 snapshot, right? That's an overall snapshot, Apple SPY. You can see, if you want to go, you can drill down and kind of see everything's like what all strikes and everything. You can pretty much see that Apple, this is for July 16 expirations. The strike price is 140. That's 145 below that here. And you can see that, right, total they spent was 122k, right, at 5.5, right? So that's a price. So they spend that much money. You can see the volume and open interest. There's a lot of open, 122,000 open interest. That's a lot of open interest, right? And you can see that that's a sweep, that's a sweep, that's a sweep, a lot of sweep coming in, right? That's a crazy, like, non-stop sweep. Like, look at that. You get it. So that's a really good sign, right? So you can also see aggressives. What were like Apple were really aggressive. Tesla was kind of put bearish, aggressive. Space is aggressive. See Space, right? They're launching their the flight this tomorrow, right? Tomorrow morning. So that's aggressive, right? You have a Tesla, bullish too. So Facebook, but you can see that, right? Tesla is bullish. There's bearish. So it's okay, whatever, right? But Apple, that's really aggressive, right? You don't see much of bullish here. So You can see that aggressive weekly basically is like Tesla and Amazon. They're aggressive and weekly, right? So weekly you can see SPY. If you just see weekly, so you have a lot of filters. You can see if you want to see calls only, if you want to see puts only, you can see that. You can see sweeps, you can see blocks, you can see out the money and whatever, right? You have a lot of those like there's something called uh, aggressive. I thought Titan, so that was, I think it's in another tab. You can see that, right? Now if you go here, you can kind of search, like for example, if you want to see like I don't know, like docu, did docu had any? Yeah, they had some, right? Docu December 17, 2021. That's not aggressive. That's almost like what, 5 6 months out, right? January 21, right? And also it's deep in the money. And other things you want to look at for, if it's out the money, right? In the money basically it's like a stock, so they're bullish. So again, these are, of course, they're bullish, but that's what you're looking for, right? So yeah. uh, Okay, so there's a lot of things you can do actually. It's like you have a Chronos AI, then you have alerts and feed. You can actually like create an alert, like have a ticker, all flow, or basically like 5K or whatever amount, and expirations basically expire within 21 days, 35 days, 90 days. You can do that, and you can kind of do the filters, right? If you want like whatever filter, like Titan super unusual or whatever, right? So you can do that, you can create those. And you also have idea flow, right, where you can different, even I have some idea, so people post the idea, so you can kind of check it out, right? So yeah. And there's something nice, like if you have any questions, you can just click there and you can see like ask bid, what does it mean? A means above ask, B below bid. It also explains like block, in the money calls, in the money puts, large orders, level 1, level 2, level 3, and a lot of information right there, right? And yeah, if you have any more questions, you want me to cover anything particular, just feel free to comment. I will definitely update that. And if you want me to cover anything, right? So I will make that too. That's video today. If you have any question or comment, let me know. Other than that, have a great day and thank you all. Thank you all. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. That's it. Thank you guys. Thanks.